Hey everybody, the Bongas here, ready to give you a brand new Let's Play! Mega Man X7 for the Sony PlayStation 2, and this is brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, this game was in not one but two straight finals of my subscriber special tournaments. In 10,000, it lost to Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. I mean, 10,000 subs, not the year 10,000. Trust me, we're still in 2013. And the 11,000 sub special, it lost to Super Mario Bros. X, The Invasion 2. This time, I had to do a little interest check between this game and Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, and this game won by a pretty slim margin, actually, maybe around 4 or 5 votes. I stopped counting the votes after like 24 hours of when The Invasion 2's final video was uploaded, and X7 won by just that handful. So I'll definitely be playing through this game. I'll try to rescue all the Reploids, but no guarantees because some of them are an absolute pain in the ass to get. So let's get this game started, shall we? So it looks like some kind of weapons deal going on.
I'm always ready.
My body is ready.
What the? You wait here.
I guess you've heard of Red Alert.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's okay. Who needs opening a door when you can just punch it?
I should be safe here. Somebody must have leaked the information. Huh? Who's there? It's Mia, Luz. It was the perfect plan. How did they find out? Hmm?
Well, maybe a perfect plan, just not for you.
You're not very sharp, are you? What the? You were the traitor?
No. I took care of him a second ago.
What happened? How did you do that?
Well, Axl does have the ability called Copy Shot, which allows him to replicate the DNA of Reploids.
Sometime in the 22nd century, thanks to the Reploids, even the most devastated regions were set back on the road to recovery. But crimes perpetrated by Mavericks were on the rise.
I should turn this up a bit.
The Maverick Hunters was the official organization that responded to incidents involving Mavericks.
Ever since Mega Man X1.
One of the veteran members, X, began having second thoughts about the group's forceful methods. He removed himself from the front lines and instead worked to achieve more...
So sadly he became more of a pacifist.
Why must Reploids fight one another? I've had enough violence.
With the Maverick Hunters crippled by X's retirement, an underground organization filled the vacuum. And thus, Red Alert, the illegal band of bounty hunters who pursued Mavericks, was born. Soon, there was not a single Reploid that had not heard of Red Alert and their charismatic leader, Red. One day, a young Reploid and key member of Red Alert made the decision to leave the group. This decision would change destiny itself.
Goodbye, Red. I'll become a hunter. On my own.
Well, we'll see how that
And
goes.
thus, a new battle began.
So if you played Mega Man X's 1 through 6, now we get to play as a new and different character called Axl. He has, like, a rapid fire, but he doesn't have a charge shot. And he has the ability called Copy Shot, which, as I said before, allows him to replicate the DNA of Reploids. But its attack power by itself is super weak! Okay, and you also have the ability called Lock On, which allows you to shoot wherever you want. You gotta press the R2 button to change the target. I'm not bothering to press select because the tutorial is very long, and I can easily explain that by myself. He also has a hover jump, which if you hold X while during jumping, you can just do a little hover, which will allow you to clear like long gaps such as this. As provided you don't screw it up like I just did. Okay, just try to avoid the lasers because they do hurt. You can also duck like you could ever since the Mega Man X5, which is actually a pretty cool feature. Please, Lola, don't go barking at the door for no reason. I know X7 sucks, but shut up, please. Jesus. Be a good girl now. Watch some crap. Okay, this is where the copy shot can come into play, because you can copy these guys and throw grenades yourself. You can actually charge it, too. But its attack power is so weak, and in order to copy an enemy, you have to kill the enemy with that attack. Which is very unreliable. And this is what it can do. You just move around like this, throw the grenade, and yeah, that's pretty much all it does. It has a time limit though, I think around 30 to 45 seconds. And sadly this guy cannot do a dash. Okay, watch out for those sonic waves, because they can hurt you as well. Aw, oh, damn it. Okay, now I'm very low on health. And these radar droids, they have shields, so if you just keep shooting at them, you'll still be able to get the job done. But I tend to ignore them. Now as for this, you have to make sure you hit the light that's pink. Whoa! Otherwise you won't be able to destroy that lock. The targeting is a bit iffy at times. So hopefully you just gotta make sure you're targeting the right one. Tends to go in that pattern. And there we go. 3 red lights and you're done. I can go, please, can I? I thought I could go, please! Please tell me the game is not broken to the point I cannot move. Oh. It just opened that small. That's ridiculous. Trust me, this is the black sheep of the X series. And this is a good reason why. Actually, you're going to find out another reason once you take control of another character. And the loading screens. Most of these are going to be edited out.
Phew. Somebody please tell me I'm through with the worst of it.
You're not. Oh, you're definitely not. And it's Zero! How's it going, buddy?
I can't believe I'm back here again. What the heck has happened? They really made a mess.
Yeah, that and the voice acting.
Ready?
Alright, now we can finally take control of Zero. And sadly, he doesn't have the Z-Buster like he did in X6, and I think he had it in X5 as well. I doubt he had an X4. No, I don't think he did have it in X4. So yeah, you basically just use the Z-Saber to attack enemies. You can also use it to deflect enemy shots, which can be used to hit enemies in a long distance. Unfortunately, the jumping attack is kinda nerfed compared to X4 and beyond. I mean, you can do like a spinning slash that can do a ton of damage to protect yourself. Sadly, he just does that. Just some kind of slash, that's it. Huh, remember this drone from X1? The best way to take care of this guy is just stand right under him. And just like face to the left. That way whenever an enemy comes up from the bottom, you can actually just use the like your upward swing while it goes above your head, and it will hit the enemies. The sad thing about some enemies in this game is they actually teleport. They don't just walk in, they just warp. And sometimes it can be in the worst possible position. You're gonna find out more examples of that later on, moving forward. For now, at least I'm doing pretty good. When I first played Mega Man X7, I think it was around a year ago, I actually game overed in the intros level. I was that bad. Then again, the game itself is quite bad. Is it the worst game ever? No. It does some things right. I mean, the music is amazing, for the most part. But some of the mechanics are pretty piss poor. Like, it just feels a bit unpolished and very unpleasant to work with. Such as the 3D mode! Yes, there's a 3D mode, when you can actually move in the 8 directions. The reason why it's so unpolished is because sometimes the camera angles don't even warn you when it's about to happen. And another thing I don't like about X7 is that power-ups dropped by enemies are rare. I have a greater chance of getting a shiny Pokemon than possibly getting a health upgrade here. Well, not really a health upgrade, but a health up. It's ridiculous. It's just so unfair. As for this guy, just walk as forward as you can. Don't worry about contact with this enemy, because it won't hurt you. It's just the attacks that will. Okay, the camera... Ah! Good thing Zero can double jump, because I almost got myself killed. So just be very careful with these jumps. And there, I think we made it. So now we should be able to move on to the last part of this. Uh-oh. Reference to X2 much? That was close. Hey, how come you can't jump like that, normally?
Huh? Wait a second.
Are you stupid? You're in danger if you just stand there. Get a move on.
Are you connected to this incident?
Incident?
Sort of.
What are you talking about? Oh, here it comes. So I'll be seeing ya.
Well, nice of Zero to pay attention.
What's going on?
Okay, yeah, here's another thing that I don't like. As soon as the dialogue ends, you get attacked right away. So you have to make sure you're holding right just as soon as Zero is done finishing that line of dialogue. Otherwise, you will get swiped at... Oh, dear God. Oh, thank God, that shot actually saved my life. Yeah, so that auto-scrolling is a pain in the ass, too.
Okay, I'll tell you everything, but later. Right now, I have to take care of that freak.
Oh, he's got a point, Zero.
You're Zero, so you can handle this, right? I'm Axl. Call me if you need a hand.
Okay, so the L2 button, you can actually switch to your other partner. Yes, you get to play as 2 people permission.
Well, this has become a real pain. I want a full explanation when this is all over.
But first, we take on this boss. In fact, it's a good idea to play as Axl throughout this. Zero is good for the Scorpion's blasts, when that comes out of the tail. Otherwise, just use Axl. It's much easier that way. Oh, ah, damn it. Okay, that tail is going to be a problem. But once you destroy the tail, he won't be able to use that jump.
Here goes nothing.
So just keep switching now and then, and you should do alright. Oh, looks like we destroyed the tail. Now it won't use a jump, but it'll instead just do some kind of dash. Okay, technically it'll still jump, but just not forward. Ow! Okay. Okay, apparently it can still jump! But you can destroy the claws as well, which will make the fight even easier. Damn it, I did not use the hover. Ah, damn! Okay, I'm doing pretty bad at this. You can actually dash right under him when he does that charge, which is actually pretty cool. Just gotta make sure you pay attention to when he does it, which can sometimes throw you off. firing away. Sadly, you cannot just hold the button to do the rapid fire. You have to keep pressing the button repeatedly. They kind of missed the mark on that. So technically, you'll be giving your thumbs a bit of a workout every time you fire with Axl. And there! We defeated that Scorpio Mechanoid. Made some mistakes, but we got through it. Alright. Oh, cutscene.
I'm not gonna run off. So could you take this thing off? It makes me feel like a criminal.
Feel like a criminal?
Okay. Maybe what I did was wrong.
Maybe.
But, like, we were a perfect team, don't you think?
We only had one battle!
Big dude's butt, I thought, yeah, we would make a great combo.
I think Zero has a bit of growing pains.
So, where's X been lately? I haven't seen him around.
Sit tight. He's just beyond this door.
I can't, it's because I'm standing.
Here he is.
Nice work, Zero.
Yes, then let's done.
So, you're the one who caused all this trouble.
I guess so. I had no idea they'd send that kind of gear after us.
Here? Who's after you?
I left Red Alert. Believe it or not, I'm a hunter.
Red Alert? You mean that gang of wannabe vigilantes?
Do you realize how much damage your internal bickering has caused?
I apologize for that, but I had to leave. As for what happened as a result, that's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes? Do you have any idea?
Cool it. All right, Axl. Why don't you start by telling us why you left?
Red Alert changed. They're no better than murderers now. They used me. We used to only attack the bad guys, but not anymore. I couldn't take it.
They're going to come for Axl, no doubt.
This is our chance. Red Alert has caused us far too much trouble.
How can you say that? If we fight, we'll fall right into their hands. We can't allow this madness to continue.
I know what you mean, X. But we can't talk them out of this. Sometimes fighting is the only choice.
That's quite enough. You need to back off and pay the dues for your crimes.
Don't say F one! I hate fighting! Oh, incoming transmission.
What happened?
Unidentified transmission. Feeding to monitor.
You getting this, Hunters? I'm Red, leader of your friends here at Red Alert. I never imagined our little friend would end up in your hands. But in any case, I want Axl back. Now, don't you worry. I know he won't come back easily. So how about this? Like you, we're hunters. We've trashed our share of Mavericks. So how about a duel? A duel to determine who the real Maverick Hunters are. I'm sure you won't mind if we use the Mavericks that we've captured so far. So the last one standing wins. If we lose, we'll surrender Axl to you. And if we win, well, we'll leave that to your imagination.
Is this like Hunger Games or
You've got
something?
to be kidding. Axl has nothing to do with us. We won't fight the likes of you for his sake.
Wow, way to make him feel welcome.
Well, pretty big talker for a retiree. We could care less about deadbeats like you. We just want Axl. He is there, isn't he? Now, you just sit tight, my boy.
My boy!
They're already on the move. Mavericks are showing up across the map. I'll check for damage.
I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Well, this is turning into a real mess.
X, you said I need to pay my dues, right? So make me a Maverick Hunter. Me and Zero make a great team, and together we could take care of Red Alert.
Are you mad? You have no business as a hunter.
I'm serious. It would be a perfect chance to make up for my wrongdoing.
If you had just gone back, the problem would have been solved. But I can see that won't be happening.
Nope.
Right. These aren't run-of-the-mill criminals. They won't listen to reason. And even if Axl did go back, which he won't, would they stop their misdeeds? I don't think so.
Zero, you're my hero. Hey, I knew you'd understand. I always thought you and X were so cool. I want to fight. I want to be a Maverick Hunter.
Not just anybody can become a hunter, kid.
We're not getting anywhere with this. I'm ready to go.
No, wait.
I'm going by myself. As for you, you can do as you please.
Yeah. X, if I catch all the bounty hunters, you've got to promise me you'll let me be a Maverick Hunter.
Talk is cheap. Prove it to me first. And don't forget this.
Okay, I won't let you down.
Another pointless conflict has begun.
X, don't overthink this. This time our only choice is to fight.
We've made this mistake time and time again. Why must Reploids continue this accursed cycle of aggression?
Jeez, poor X. All he wanted was peace, and nobody would give it to him. But seriously, just let it go. You gotta fight sometimes. Alright, I'll definitely be saving the game, so I don't want to go through that again. Luckily, saving is quite easy. Just remember that the default option is no, and that way you won't be just sticking around too long. Of course, your rank is D because we only just started. There's the results screen, which is good. As soon as we get into, like, the stage select screen, I'll probably stop the video. I just selected stage select, so yes! I would like to reconfirm that. Okay, so they're going to show us the list of the 8 Mavericks we have to take on. So this is Soldier Stone Kong, and apparently he's hiding where the Master Sword is. Oh wait, wrong game. And this here is Wind Krorang of the Air Forces. Gotta destroy the airship. And that would be Snipe Anteater, I believe. I've heard his stage is quite annoying. There's Ride Borsky. His stage is quite simple, but also annoying. Flame Hyanard. Everything about this guy is annoying. Vanishing Gungaroo. It's not too bad. You get to use your ride armor. Tornado Tunyon stage is actually quite simple. And then last but not least, the Splash Warfly. Unfortunately, I haven't had that much practice with the game. I only did, what, 3 levels? And only taken on 2 bosses, one of which I was able to beat. Okay, Red Alert has selected these 8 stages as the locations for the duel. Select an area with the directional blah 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 and press the X button to go. You can go to the R1 button to look at the list of the Reploids you saved. And L1 allows you to go to your options where you can go to Save, Load, and View Options. So yeah, in case you want to load your file and save, this is where you would want to go. Alright, I'm going to stop the video right here. In the next part, we're going to take on our first Maverick. See you later, everybody.